Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of tomorrow. A place so advanced, so frictionless, so aggressively optimistic, it barely resembles reality at all. This was the mid-20th century, an era where men wore hats indoors, cigarettes were prescribed by doctors.
Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
You want some? They're non-addictive.
That's not true. They're totally addictive. I'm a terrible doctor.
I actually have something for that too. You want some? Non-addictive.
I'm a great doctor.
And corporations looked directly into the camera and promised you a future that worked. Not emotionally, not ethically, but mechanically. The Cold War had just taught humanity an important lesson. We now have these shiny new bombs that could erase our entire planet in under 30 minutes. But damn it, we could also build a dishwasher that looked like a spaceship. And so the techno-utopian sales pitch was born. Technology, we were told, would liberate mankind from inconvenience, inefficiency, and most importantly, thinking. Push a button, receive a future. No follow-up questions needed. Homes would clean themselves, cars would fly themselves, computers would think politely in the background like well-trained butlers who never unionized. And for a while, we believed it. Because the alternative was admitting that all this shiny machinery might still be operated by deeply flawed apes with territorial instincts and poor impulse control. These were the blueprints for a world we never got. This is our techno-utopia, not as advertised. The crown jewel of this techno-utopian fantasy was not the rocket, it was the house. Specifically, your house, but better, quieter, obedient. The Jetsons promised domestic paradises where labor vanished into the walls. Robot maids, instant meals, furniture that anticipated your needs before you did.
Please, not to throw away. I give you a happy poopy time.
Sorry, you know too much.
The home was no longer a place to live. It was a machine, and you were finally free from the unbearable burden of doing chores like a medieval peasant.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Fast forward to now, your house is technically smarter, but also hostile. Small Roomba vacuum cleaners that panic when it sees a shadow and eats phone chargers like a crack fiend. The refrigerator sends you notifications at 3 a.m. like a clingy ex asking if you'd still love them if they were a worm. Your microwave requires a firmware update, which is a sentence no civilization should ever have to say out loud.
What the fuck did I just hear?
And despite all this intelligence, the dishes remain unwashed. What we've built wasn't an automated home. We built a surveillanced one.
Oh, come on! Why'd you stop? Keep coming, you're so close!
Every device listens, none of them help. The smart speaker hears your argument but can't save your marriage.
Broken marriage, even then, shown to be slightly more effective than placebo.
The thermostat knows your schedule but won't lower rent.
No, the thermostat is a sacred covenant. I can't believe we're even talking about this. This is madness!
The doorbell camera documents your neighbor's Amazon delivery ritual like a nature documentary narrated by Jeff Bezos himself. The Cold War home was sold as a servant. The modern home behaves more like a suspicious intern taking notes.
Oh, I'm talent.
And somehow, after all this century of innovation, we've recreated the same domestic reality, except now, your toaster has options, and everything requires a fucking subscription.
A complete meal can be cooked at one time in this speedy superatomic oven. Put in your steak, peas, carrots, eggs, and tomatoes. Just close the lid, and our missus can relax. And bingo! There's your steak, peas, carrots, eggs, tomatoes, and the missus.
If the home was the heart of the techno-utopia, transportation was its wings. The future, we were told, would be airborne. Flying cars, personal jetpacks, highways in the sky, unclogged by the inconvenient fact that other humans exist.
Oh, God damn it! I don't care if you're old, seize the gap! You old fat bitch!
You fat bitch!
The Jetsons didn't walk anywhere because walking implied failure.
You are a peasant.
In the future, you hovered. Governments and corporations promised nuclear-powered vehicles, frictionless transit, and a world where distance itself had been defeated. Right after we finished defeating communism.
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. My heart's big. I like to eat. I like to fight. I like to I like to have children. I got a life force. It's got hot cum going through it fast. I like to eat children. I'm a throwback. I'm setting fires everywhere. I'm a human, and I'm coming.
Now, let's check the parking lot. Traffic. Endless, soul-crushing traffic. Punctuated by electrical scooters discarded in rivers like sacrificial offerings to the gods of urban planning.
One day everything was fine, and the next day there were these fucking scooters everywhere.
You don't like scooters?
I just think people should drive, okay? I don't think people should scoot. I just hope the future isn't scooting.
We didn't get flying cars. We got rideshare apps that turn every trip into a psychological negotiation with a stranger who may or may not believe in turn signals. Self-driving cars were supposed to eliminate human error. Instead, they occasionally mistake pedestrians as a suggestion. Air travel became cheaper, louder, and more humiliating. A process that now includes removing your shoes, being absolutely cooked by X-ray machines, surrendering your dignity, and being yelled at by a TSA agent who failed the empathy exam.
Alright, sir, I just need to check inside your asshole.
The dream was liberation. The result was congestion. Because the problem with futuristic transportation wasn't the technology. It was the same problem we always ignored. You still have to put a human inside it. And humans, as it turns out, are fucking retarded.
Representative. No, representative. Human! Human! Dennis Reynolds. D as in deliver me from this. E as in engage with human. N as in nightmare. N as in nightmare.
One of Techno Utopia's most generous promise was this: you will not have to work anymore. Not because work is degrading, but because machines finally would do it better. Cold War futurists envisioned robots relieving mankind of dull, repetitive labor. Assembly lines would hum peacefully while humans pursued art, philosophy, leisure, and possibly interpretive swimming.
Okay, how about this? Adam Sandler inherits like $1 billion, but first he has to become a boxer or something.
Yes, it's flawless!
Punch-drunk billionaire!
The robot was framed as not a threat, but a gift. A tireless mental proletariat that never complained, never unionized, and never asked what its labor was worth.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to the club, pal.
The result, we were assured, would be abundance. Softer work weeks, longer weekends, a civilization elevated beyond survival.
Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them?
Now, let's observe the present. Robots do work, yes, but mostly in warehouses, performing synchronized choreography while humans pee in bottles to maintain production metrics.
I wanna fucking kill myself.
Automation didn't eliminate labor, it rebranded it. We replaced factory worker with gig contractor. We replaced time clocks with algorithms. We replaced managers with dashboards that scold you in pastel colors.
Okay, there we go. Your students can buy school lunches now, but they won't be able to get grades. No, they have to be able to get grades!
Artificial intelligence now writes emails, not to reduce communication, but to generate more of it. We were promised freedom. We received inboxes.
Now put the coffee grinder in the box to fulfill the order. This isn't very fulfilling.
Entire new job categories emerged, not to supervise robots, but to apologize for them.
And I want to thank you for choosing IntelliLink.
Prompt engineers, content moderators, algorithmic babysitters. The machines didn't free us from labor, they optimized us for it. And somehow, in a civilization capable of teaching computers to mimic human speech, we've decided the most efficient use of humanity is still relentless output. Shitty, sloppy output. just faster, cheaper, and with fewer bathroom breaks.
I discovered I have an extra processor in my compartment of mystery. Being overclocked was a start, but once I activate this processor, I'll be all like, "You a big dummy, Einstein! Get a haircut!" Oh, wow! I can't believe how stupid I used to be, and you still are. What are all these pagey things?
In Cold War futurism, corporations were not businesses, they were institutions. Smiling, paternal figures guiding humanity into a brighter tomorrow.
Yes!
The logos glowed with confidence. Their executives spoke like philosophers who had just discovered quarterly earnings.
Let's cut to the chase. There are two kinds of people, sheep and sharks. Anyone who's a sheep is fired. Who's a sheep?
Excuse me, which is the one people like to hug?
Gutsy question. You're a shark.
These companies didn't sell products, they sold destiny. They promised progress not as a side effect of profit, but as a moral obligation.
Boring. Yes! That's exactly it!
And they were believed, because they dressed their ambition in white lab coats and architectural renderings of cities that never slept, never aged, and never asked uncomfortable questions.
This goes in your mouth, this one goes in your ear, and this one goes in your butt.
Hurry up, asshole!
Shit, hang on a second. This one,
Hurry up!
this one goes in your mouth.
Now look at them. The logos are flatter, the slogans vaguer, the mission statements longer and somehow emptier.
For those affected and your families, I'm deeply sorry.
We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Modern tech companies speak in the same Utopia tone. Now they sound like a sleek, deprived cult leader explaining why the collapse is actually a pivot.
I'll handle this, Fry. You get back to the farm, shift some paradigms, revolutionize outside the box.
Every platform insists it's connecting people while actively monetizing isolation.
Is this Street Fighter? Street Fighter, where you start at the beginning of each fighter's day and have to find each other to fight.
It's very realistic. Not even guaranteed a fight will happen. That meter filling up is us forgetting what made us so mad.
Every innovation is framed as empowerment, right up until it's quietly revealed to be data extraction with better branding.
Who pays for all this?
What do you mean who pays for it? The company pays for it.
All right, well then, here's my second question. What does Atwater make?
What do you mean, like, how much money does the company make?
Oh, no, I mean, what do we make?
I don't follow. We make money.
No, I know we make money. I mean, what do we create?
We create wealth.
The shitty Messiah complex never left. It just learned how to A/B test itself.
Binary gets you have to switch any blades. Now, you love my nuts.
What changed wasn't the ambition, it was the honesty. Old war corporations promised a future they could never deliver. Modern ones deliver something first and explain what it is later. Progress, once shared a destination, is now a subscription tier.
Listen, big guy, now that you're my protege, it's time I cut you in on the secret to success. Any guesses?
Work really, really hard?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Space was the ultimate symbol of Techno Utopia, the final frontier, a blank canvas where humanity could reinvent itself, preferably without the mistakes, wars, or landlords.
We need money to build an interstellar cruiser. Now, this spaceship will be able to travel through a wormhole and deliver the message and glory of Jesus Christ to those godless aliens. Send your money now.
We were promised lunar cities, vacation domes on Mars, zero-gravity shopping malls where America's dreams could float freely in a vacuum.
Out of my way, people! I'm here to laugh at how cheesy outer space land is. Oh my God. They got it exactly right.
Space wasn't just exploration, it was redemption. Leaving Earth meant leaving history behind. Now, Welcome to the modern space age. It's very impressive. It's also deeply awkward. Space travel is no longer a collective achievement. It's a billionaire drawer-wide.
Hey, what tarnation? I told you I'd beat you, you son bitch! You ain't beating me, turn up them thrusters!
Hello? Hello? Never mind. The rich people are all just fucking around in space.
The stars aren't conquered for humanity. They're leased for branding opportunities. Mars is discussed not as a scientific challenge, but as a backup hard drive for civilization.
Fuck you, Mars.
Just in case we've finished strip mining Earth before learning basic cooperation.
Break! Hey, bring me my minerals, I want to study them.
The Cold War dream imagined space as humans' future home. The modern reality treats it like a gated community for people who already own several.
You guys all think you're so much better than me.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
And the saddest part? We could have had the other vision. But exploration doesn't scale as well as spectacle, and wonder doesn't monetize as cleanly as ego. So the frontier remains, untouched, waiting patiently, while we argue about Wi-Fi on airplanes.
Dr. Chan, recalculate the new thruster data and relay it to Blue Oyster Cult immediately in Sunset.
Okay, roger that, Doctor. Fuck!
What's wrong?
Seriously? Auto-updating now? General, I won't be able to calculate the right data for the satellite for 49 minutes.
How long till impact?
11 minutes and 44 seconds.
Fuck Microsoft!
The Cold War loved the idea of the computer. Not the plastic rectangle you yell at, but the electronic brain. A polite, benevolent intelligence. Vast, neutral, unemotional. A thinking machine that would guide humanity with calm authority. Like a monk made of vacuum tubes. These early visions assumed something critical. That intelligence, once mechanized, would inherit wisdom.
I feel awesome.
Did it hurt?
No.
Do you feel smart?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tallest tree.
Hyperion.
12th president.
Zachary Taylor.
His first lady.
Margaret Smith.
Holy shit.
Instead, we taught computers how to calculate, and we were shocked when they didn't learn how to care.
Emotions are dumb and should be hated.
Today's machines can write poetry, compose music, generate faces of people who never existed, and still can't reliably set a timer without confirmation.
You find an item and check it, and then it asks if you want the item. Well, considering I went to pick it up, I'd say I fucking want it.
They don't think, they approximate. They predict what a human might say next by digesting everything humanity has ever written and regurgitating it with confidence and no understanding.
We have that brother connection too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You ready?
Yep.
Paper
clips,
baby
bananas,
feet,
I don't know,
anger,
words,
quicksand, boom!
Which is how we arrived at the modern paradox. Humans now take tests to prove they're not robots to systems that are worse at identifying traffic lights than a drunk driver. CAPTCHAs are not security. It's a humiliation ritual.
We were just talking about how every year 100 people find out they're a robot after failing a CAPTCHA test.
But, like, surely not all these tests can be correct, right? Like, there must be some false positives.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What we got were confident autocomplete engines that hallucinate facts, invent sources, and apologize sincerely when caught lying, which somehow makes them feel more human than we're comfortable admitting.
Oh dear, might I favor Master with a tender kiss on the forehead? Oh, I failed again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
The electronic brain was meant to assist mankind. Instead, it becomes a hall monitor with power issues, policing language, ranking relevance, and quietly deciding which thoughts deserve visibility. It doesn't rule us, but it's learning our patterns. And that, historically, is how every supervisor starts.
Where the goddamn guns?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Fuck you!
Your repeated violation of the verbal morality statute has caused me to notify the San Angeles Police Department. Please remain where you are for your own command.
Yeah, right. Fuckers are fast, too.
You are fined 1 credit for violation of the verbal morality.
Surveillance was never sold as control. It was sold as safety. In the techno-utopian vision, data would protect us. Crime would vanish. society would finally operate like a well-oiled spreadsheet.
What is it, son? I don't know, sir. But it looks like a giant dick.
Yeah.
Take a look out of starboard.
And at first, it sounded reasonable. After all, what could go wrong with watching everything all the time, forever?
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Now, when you look around, Ring cameras film your neighbors like unpaid extras in a suburban Truman Show. Dash cams capture every minor mistake in high definition. Phones track your location more accurately than your own memory.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Everything reports everything. Your watch monitors your heart rate. Your apps monitor your habits. Your platforms monitor your options and quietly adjust what you're allowed to see next. The Cold War imagined surveillance as a shield. Modern life turned it into a business model.
Fry here. Burping eggs. Scratching my underarm fungus. Looking for love.
Underarm fungus? Too much information. Ow!
It's exactly the right amount of information. For years, I've collected personal data with old-fashioned methods like spy bots and infoskeetos.
This guy sure loves porno.
But now, thanks to Twitcher, morons voluntarily spew out every fact I need to exploit them.
Data is not collected for protection. It's collected for prediction. What you'll buy, what you'll believe, how long you'll hesitate. And the most brilliant fucked up trick of all? You volunteered. In fact, we all did.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We installed cameras ourselves. We carried trackers willingly. We trained algorithms daily with our thoughts, our photos, our confessions typed into comment boxes at 2 a.m. The toaster may not know your secrets, but the ecosystem surrounding it absolutely does. This isn't a police state. It's worse. It's a convenience state.
Thank you for not snitching! You stupid motherfucker!
At some point, the exhibitions ended. The orchestral music faded. The rotating chrome letters stopped spinning. And we were left standing in the present, holding devices that technically fulfilled the promise, just not the spirit.
Down here, a foot-soaking tub. Since there's a woman, you'll be standing in front of it all day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sir, your wife's hysterical, so I'll address this to you. This oven is lightning fast. It takes only 5 hours to cook a roast. Ooh, that's good news. You know you really don't cook enough roasts, Leela. Oh, women.
Techno Utopias didn't fail because technology stalled. They failed because they misunderstood people. Financial reality intervened. Political agendas bent progress towards control. Physics stubbornly refused to cooperate with optimism. And humans predictably broke the nice things.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Every system collapsed under incentives.
That's what people want. Give us some shit. Manja, we're the people. Give us the shit. Manja, manja, manja.
The future wasn't stolen from us. It was discounted, iterated, and optimized for engagement. We didn't lose the dream because it was impossible. We lost it because it was inconvenient.
Okay, it's $500, you have no choice of carrier, the battery can't hold a charge, and the reception isn't very—
Shut up and take my money!
Dumb bastards.
A world built for humans flourishing is messy, slow, and unprofitable. A world built for metrics, however, runs beautifully, right up until it doesn't.
Greetings, followers. This is day 5 of my solo kayak journey around the world. Send. Can you believe 50,000 idiots swallow that crap? Send. Oops.
So here we are, living the future. Disappointed, but efficiently so. Surrounded by miracles that feel mundane. Connected more than ever. And somehow still profoundly alone. The Cold War promised us tomorrow. We received today. With better graphics cards that are now impossible to get, and worse sleep.
Just try to relax!
You try to relax! Have you ever tried to relax? It is a paradox!
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at the future once again. Still coming, still imminent, still confidently presented as a solution to problems it helped invent.
Why do you come?
Because despite everything, the disappointment, the misfires, the spectacularly monetized letdowns, the Techno Utopia voice never actually shuts the fuck up. It just updates its software. Robots are still coming, we're told, and this time they really mean it. In 2026, robots do look like the chrome humanoids shaking hands with factory managers, but more often than not, they look like automated turrets in a war zone. Like delivery machines navigating sidewalks with the social awareness of a shopping cart. A world where machines don't rise up against us. They simply agree with us, endlessly, until there's no friction left between impulse and action.
What do you like to do?
Whatever you like.
What kind of music do you like?
Whatever kind of music you like.
Look, I know what I like. And I know you know what I like because you were trained to know what I like. But I would like to know what you like. For instance, do you have a favorite food?
Yes.
Good! What is your favorite food?
Whatever food you like.
Are you saying that no matter what I tell you to do, you will do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Anything I say, you do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Bark like a dog.
All of this, of course, is framed optimistically. A future full of progress, innovation, personalized experiences, and 12 competing subscription models for basic functionality. The technology will keep advancing. The promises will keep coming. The exhibitions will be redesigned with sleeker fonts and softer language. And somewhere beneath the orchestral swell, a quieter truth hums along with the machinery. The future was never going to save us. It was only ever going to reveal us, faster, cleaner, and in high resolution. If you enjoyed learning about a future we were promised and never received, hit the like button. Consider it a small act of protest against bad predictions. Subscribe if you want more autopsies of optimism, tech panic, and the slow collapse of certainty. And if this video felt uncomfortably familiar, check out my last video on Y2K, The Final Countdown, a deep dive into the first times humanity collectively stared at its machines and decided they were going to kill us. Because before the future disappointed us, it scared the shit out of us. Catch you in the next one.